was it like to provide MAID for the first time?
It's the very first time I provided MAID is still one of the benchmarks for me because it was such an extraordinary family that I was working with. So I remember a lot about that particular event and the lead up to it.
I was very anxious to do it well because I recognised that this was an enormous step for myself, my colleague who was assisting me. We set up our programme, the two of us, in our area together, so it was very important that we thought about everything, got everything right, worked out how to deal with the family.
The actual experience of being with Hannah Schaefer and her husband and friend was a wonderful experience. Hannah herself was relaxed and happy that she got to triumphant that she actually got to do what she had planned and wanted over many months.
When we got into the room to help this gentleman, it was actually a very small room. It was just his immediate family, and everybody just intuitively reached out to touch him. Everybody was touching him, including myself. I was managing what I was doing, and I was holding his arm, and each of his children and his wife, everybody had physical hands on him.
But it was a very complete sense of having taken him, I've been his doctor for 13 years, of having taken him through the last stage of his life and then being able to provide something that he desperately wanted and was now able to have.
And I was just about to start. I had gone through all the procedure and the process and the consent and everything, and he had given me permission verbally, and we nodded, yes, he's ready, and we're about to start. And this colleague of mine was standing behind me, was quite tight in the room, and I felt her reach out and touch my back. And she just laid her hand on my back just as I was about to administer the medication. And it wasn't until that moment that I realized, although I knew what was happening and I was in control of things, I really was still nervous. And when I felt her hand touch my back, I realized there was a true physical connection between every single person in the room. Everybody was touching someone, and they were mostly, we're all touching him in that way. And I immediately relaxed and proceeded.
No, it was a very emotionally charged situation. The patient went peacefully. The wife cried, the sister-in-law cried, and I cried, and we hugged, but it was all good, you know, like I felt like I was doing the patient's wishes, and although it was a sad situation, there was a good self-gratification out of it. So I'm looking not forward, but I'm not looking with stress at the next one now. I think things will go well.
I've never really forgotten that moment. I've been very thankful that she did that. I didn't ask her to do that. I don't know why she did that. I was really glad that she did. And it went very smoothly, and people were very grateful. It was really a beautiful, beautiful event. But I'll never forget that.